Today, I'm going for the Platinum Trophy and 100% in Fallout New Vegas. Until now, I'd only ever played the first 20 minutes of Fallout 3 on my 360 back in the day. That's because I got stuck behind a car on an autosave death loop, getting absolutely pummeled by a member of the Brotherhood of Steel Gatling gun. May have accidentally shot them, so it's kind of my fault.
Whoopsie daisy.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
Needless to say, I stopped playing Fallout shortly after that and never picked it back up. But with how much I've been enjoying the new TV show, I figured it was time to give this franchise another shot, and with the show taking the characters to New Vegas this season, what better game to dive into than the one that many claim is the best Fallout of all time. And boy, am I glad I did. To get 100% completion in Fallout New Vegas, I'll have to get 76 trophies spanning 5 expansions that are long enough combined to be their own game, while obtaining trophies for completing the game on hardcore mode, which requires you to eat and drink food so you don't starve or become dehydrated, and killing some of the most dangerous mutant animals in the Mojave with the equivalent of a BB gun, which only 0.5% of people have completed, by the way. What are we shooting at? Oh, fuck! No! Oh, no! Shit! Oh my god, she's fucking dead. Oh! I'm so cooked! I fucking hate these things, man. Now, it was time to finally step foot into this war-torn land of Fallout New Vegas. Because war never changes. In this game, you play as the courier, who is trying to deliver a package known as the Platinum Chip to New Vegas. Everything goes wrong though when we get ambushed by a man in a checkered suit named Benny, who shoots us in the head and leaves us for dead. He then steals our Platinum Chip that we've been carrying across the Mojave on our way to New Vegas to deliver the package. Luckily, we're saved by a Servotron named Victor, basically a robot on wheels. He grabs and brings our body to Doc Mitchell in Good Springs. The Doc is able to patch us up, and I get to create my character, including picking my special stats, which I honestly went into blind, but I think I still built a pretty decent character for my first time in this game. Completing this gives me my first trophy. Ain't that a kick in the head? Okay, here we go. Out into the open. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got the trophy, and you've earned the trophy. Ain't that a kick in the head? Nice. We then set off from the doctor's house. Our main goal is to track down Benny, the man in the checkered suit who shot us, and get revenge for him trying to kill us and stealing our cargo. I try to get my bearings around the desert as I explore around the map, and while doing so, I get the trophy Crafty for crafting 20 items as I'm trying to break down materials for ammo, which, even not in hardcore mode, becomes increasingly difficult to find in this game. I don't know what this does, so let's just try this. Not sure. Crafty. Craft items. 360 barrels. There we go. Okay, oh, we got a trophy. Crafty, nice. And while exploring around the map, completing side mission after side mission for more background on this world, I also met some of the local friendly mutant animals. Oh shit, that's a big scorpion. God, that's a big bitch, man. Oh, there's another one. Shit. Fight for my life over here. And then a baby bitch. Here we go. Oh my god, dude, we barely got that actually. Eventually, I made my way to a town called Novak, where I met someone named Craig Boone. Is that fucking Godzilla, dude? What the hell is that? Dude, what is this? This is freaking cool. Giant dinosaur. This looks, I mean, it looks like Godzilla. Or a T-Rex, or... I mean, its arms are way too big for a T-Rex. What is this? The motel. The motel hotel. That's super cool, dude. Boone is one of the 8 companions I will need to recruit for the trophy Gangzall here later in the game. But for now, I decide to help Craig find his wife, who's gone missing. So he sends us to investigate where she could be. We end up discovering the dark truth that his wife was sold into the slave trade of an enemy group called the Legion by the hotel owner Jeannie Crawford, after snooping around in her safe and finding the bill of sale. Knowing who took Boone's wife, we lure her out in front of Dinky, the T-Rex statue in Novak, and Boone puts a bullet through her cranium. Lots of the companion quests are just generally dark, but that's because the world of Fallout is just really but this one seemed like the darkest in my opinion. After helping Boone, he vows to help us since there's nothing left in Novak for him. And this earns us the trophy Old Buddy Old Pal for recruiting our first companion. Oh, you've earned a trophy, Old Buddy Old Pal, nice. Just west of Novak, I found another facility named Repcon. Here I can earn the trophy Come Fly With Me for helping Jason Bright, a glowing ghoul, leave on a pilgrimage into space with all the non-feral ghouls of the religious group that he's a part of. There is a ghoul. Oh shit. Oh damn! Okay, having a companion's badass.
Eat this.
Alright. Suck lead, baby! Supposed to be more ghouls here. Yep, there they are. Oh, dude, that gets me every time. That's so cool. I think there's some enemies here. I think there's some guys. Ah! Die! A whole ghoul colony? This is crazy, dude. Okay, I'm guessing I gotta go upstairs.
Wanderer,
oh, wow.
please forgive us our humble surroundings.
Who is this
Our
guy?
true home awaits us in the journey.
This guy's cool. The only problem is that I need to clear out the Nightkin, a species of super mutant that stay invisible in the basement of the Repcon facility. Defeating the Nightkin was pretty problematic at first. That's what the demon is. Eventually I came back with more Stimpaks and was finally able to take out the super mutants and send Jason Bright and his followers to space to earn the trophy. Oh, one of them didn't do so hot, but it looks like they maybe got away. Okay. Hey, come fly with me. There we go. Another trophy earned. Leaving Repcon, I made my way to the next part of the main quest for tracking down Benny, and I ended up finding myself in Prim. This town's been taken over by escaped convicts from a prison that I found earlier in the game. The way that everything connects in this game cannot be stated enough. Choices really have consequences here, and I get to see that in the Bison Thief Casino here in Prim, where the convicts have made a new base. Oh, looks like it is. This is where we need to go. All right. You gonna shoot at me, buddy? I'm gonna knife you down, bitch. This guy's running for his life right now. Shit. No. Reload. Shit. Am I out of ammo? Uh-oh. No. Gotta get my weapon really fast. I can't see where they're at because I'm on fire. Shit. Oh my God. Oh, look at those moves, dude. Yeah. Weaving in and out of the walls. After blasting my way through the casino and finding Deputy Beagle, who was being held by the escaped convicts, we go outside and get the town back on track. Right here in my playthrough took me quite a while to figure out where I needed to go next, so I explored around the Mojave a little bit more. Eventually I made my way back to Novak and spoke with Manny Vargas there, who used to be a part of the Great Khans. He let Benny and his crew, who also had former Great Khans in it, have a place to sleep in Novak, and they tell Manny that they're heading to Boulder City on their way to New Vegas. So I pack up and make my way to Boulder City to see if I can catch Benny there. When I get there though, instead of finding Betty, I find the NCR in a standoff with some Great Khans, and I have to de-escalate the situation, and as you can imagine, that goes exactly to plan. Take that! Oh, that's funny.
Dead for sure.
Whoa, what is going on? Boone, what the fuck are you doing? Boone! What the fuck, dude? You just shot those guys. What the hell? Now I gotta reload. Thanks, Boone. I've become vilified? Bro. After getting the NCR to agree not to kill the Great Khans, I finally earned the trophy. They went that away.
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now.
Ooh, they went that away. Nice. Got a trophy. And then shortly after, earned the trophy New Kid for achieving level 10. Oh, you've earned a trophy New Kid. I don't know what that's for, but we got one. Now that I had Benny's location, I decided to head to New Vegas, but start doing side missions for trophies. In New Vegas, it's really easy to lock yourself out of faction trophies or progression trophies, because like I mentioned earlier, actions have consequences in this game. So here, I was really diligent to save about every half hour because I didn't want to get in a situation where I would need to go back several hours to make progress towards a trophy, which I definitely had to do several times as I would accidentally piss off random NCR or Legion members as I was exploring around the map. Luckily, you can borrow my dentures when I knock all your teeth out.
It'll take more than...
Oops. I accidentally killed him. It is here I get introduced to Mr. House, who's the one that had tasked us with bringing the platinum chit to him in New Vegas. He's also one of the 4 endings that we can get by completing all of his quest lines throughout the game. But for now, I simply accept his first quest and continue working on side missions. Oh shit, what is that? What the fuck, dude? Let's see if this works. Hold on, let's save. Let's save. Let's see if this works. I feel like this is gonna blow me sky high, but we're gonna give it a shot and see if we can set these spores on fire. and not die. Yo. That did not work out well. Stay away! Stay away! No! I'm cooked, bro! No! One of the harder trophies to get in the game is for winning 30 matches of Caravan, which is a card game I still don't quite understand to the fullest. But you have to get 3 runs between 21 and 26 without going over, while trying to make your opponents run out of cards or also go over on those numbers. Well, after losing about 11 matches in a row, I was finally able to win 3 matches, which earns us the trophy, Know When to Fold Them. Let's go, dude. 3rd one, that should be a trophy. That should be anyways, with the PS3 popping. There it is. You have earned a trophy. Know when to fold them. Thank God. As I continued walking around the Mojave working on quests I would need to complete to finish all 4 endings in the game, I eventually discovered 50 locations, which earned the trophy Walker of the Mojave. Gene skydiving. Nice. That should be a trophy, I think, too. We should get a trophy for that. There we go. You've earned the trophy Walker of the Mojave. Nice. I also earned the trophy You Run Bartertown for selling 10,000 caps worth of gear to vendors. Oh, we got a trophy. You Run Bartertown. Nice. Okay, I didn't think that was going to get me a trophy, but that's pretty sick. I'm so fucked. I need to get this dude in my face. Fuck. Dude, these things suck, man. Death claws suck. Where are we shooting at? Whoa! He came out of nowhere. Holy shit. No, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, there's another one. You're moving so fast. He's moving so fast! One of the smaller factions you meet in the Mojave are the Boomers, who are survivors of Vault 34. They just so happen to be a vault that Vault-Tec decided to test by leaving an overabundance of weapons in their vault. When I meet them, they're using those weapons to launch missiles at you, and for quite a bit, I couldn't figure out how I was going to make my way to their base. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? No! Get out of here! Run! I'm crippled! No, my leg! Oh my God. And my arm. What the fuck? This faction had one of the coolest set of missions that you get to complete. At some point during their quest, you get asked to go lift a bomber out of a lake. And this is quite possibly one of the best and most frustrating missions I do in the entire game. Specifically because of these damn Cazadors. Why the hell are these things so hard to kill? I don't know how these fucking enemies see me from so far away, dude. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of them. There we go. Eventually, I was able to get past the Cazadors and get the bomber up, and then somehow died from suffocating, even though I had a rebreather on. What the fuck? Eventually, I got the plane back up a second time and earned the trophy Volaire.
We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention.
Oh, outstanding orator. There we go. I didn't realize that was going to be a trophy. Okay, I think that should wrap up the final mission that we need to do before we can actually do the main story. Quest complete. You've earned a trophy, Volaire. Let's go. Up and comer. Oh, I got another trophy. I was just trying to look up what Volaire was, and I got another one. Nice. With the Boomers missions complete, I now had done all my setup with the side factions I needed to do to get all 4 of the ending trophies. This part of the game was pretty long and took me about 20 hours to complete. Not only did I have to do all the quests related to the Boomers, but the Brotherhood of Steel, the faction that crushed me in Fallout 3, the Great Khans at their encampment, which Had a pretty funny mission towards the end of it.
If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Oh, he's getting up pretty slow for a guy that's about to die. Nice. And setting up a new mob leader for the Omertas. And we got to follow Cachino, and we're about to do some blasting, man. Auto shotgun.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while...
Whoa, what's going on?
Pretty sure they're gonna kill you after
We're doing it wildly right there. Did you see that? Boom! Take that, Big Saul. Let's go. With all this completed, it was finally time to confront Benny, the man that had tried to kill us at the beginning of the game. So I made my way to the Tops Casino, and instead of confronting Betty head to head, I decided to rat him out to the second in command at his organization. And because of that, I was able to keep my weapons and surprise Benny in his room without him knowing that I was alive or here to kill him. Hey, there we go, Benny. Suck it. Those rounds. Let's get that suit. Platinum chip. Ring-a-ding-ding. Complete. I think that's a trophy too. There we go. Nice. Yeah, Benny, we're taking everything from you, baby. Inside Benny's room, I also meet Yes Man, who's one of the 4 ending choices that we can choose. For now, I get the quest for deciding to betray Mr. House for the independent ending and keep working towards a hard save where I'll split between the Mr. House and the Yes Man endings for the trophies. Now that Benny was dead, it was time to spend more time completing Mr. House's missions. Partway through them, he sent us to Caesar's Legion encampment to upgrade his Securitron army, which was a really dreary area. Makes sense for how messed up this group is. Here I encountered the leader of the Legion, Caesar himself, and I ended up making a hard save as I will need to use this point for the Legion ending and the NCR ending to get those 2 ending trophies. With my hard save done, I went on to upgrade the Securitrons, which I'll need for both Mr. House and the independent endings, and once I do this, the Legion starts attacking me like crazy. Towards the very end of Mr. House's questline, he sends me on a guard quest to protect the president of the NCR. For some reason, in the middle of a large-scale battle between the Legion and the NCR, the president decided to give a speech really close to the enemy's territory. This was quite difficult for me to figure out how to protect the president at first, as I was trying to do it all without a guide. Thankfully, I had been pretty diligent about my manual saves because it didn't go at all as planned.
You better get out of here.
Whoa, what's going on? What are you guys doing? What? So far, so good. Oh, fuck. Okay. Get him out of here. Where's the sniper tower? Fuck, did they get him? Eventually, I was able to actually save the president, and doing so earns the trophy, you'll know it when it happens, for saving the president's life. Okay, so I need to go get the sniper. Oh, this is the bad guy. Dude, I blew his eyeballs out of his face. Get out of here, Mr. President. I'm watching this guy. Earned a trophy, you know it when it happens. Hell yeah, dude. With that complete, I can now finally start the final mission of my first inning. However, here I made a hard save as this is the point where I would come back to for the independent inning. Once I start the final mission, I earn the trophy The House Always Wins for setting up Mr. House's questline completely. You've earned the trophy The House Always Wins. Nice. All of these endings are very similar in what you're doing. It's always an attack on Hoover Dam, and you're either trying to save the dam or destroy it in one of the endings. But you also have to decide which factions you want to survive or be wiped out. So I saved the White Glove Society, Boomers, and Omertas with their new boss. And I had to wipe out the Brotherhood of Steel, and now I could finally start the last mission. In the Mr. House ending, I started battling my way towards the Legion encampment. No! It's the only guy left? Come on. Get him. There we go. Finally got him, man. Veronica, I need your help. Need your help, Veronica. No! Dude, he just said, nah, fam, I'm squaring up. Oh, fuck, he's got his sword. Shit. Oh, dude, they decapitated me. Jesus, man. I decided to try and pass a speech check with the final boss, and thankfully, I was able to convince him to retreat. And with that, I can return to the Gate of the Legionnaires, and we can decide how we deal with the NCR. Because I had upgraded Mr. House's robots that were at Caesar's encampment earlier, I was able to use the upgraded robots to intimidate the NCR from the Mojave, and give Mr. House full control of the area with his new Securitron robots. This earns the trophy All or Nothing. I think that's the end. Yeah. All or nothing. Now I reloaded back to my hard save right before the final mission, but this time I go speak to Yes Man and agree to kill Mr. House. Getting into Mr. House's chamber was a bit tricky until I found out exactly what I needed to do. All right, we got the antechamber opened. How do I get into the antechamber now? Damn. All right, it's in here. Damn, that happened so fast. Unseal him? Here we are. Mr. House. He's like actually a human in there. He, I mean, I guess he doesn't really look like much, but... Oh, well, I guess Mr. House is dead. Uploading Yes Man and completing all his dialogue requests earns the trophy Wildcard and starts the Hoover Dam mission.
That'll restart its reactor.
Oh, Wildcard, there's a trophy. With Yes Man controlling all the Securitrons we upgraded earlier. This was very similar to the last ending I did, so I battled my way to Legate Lanius's again and passed my speech check. There they are. That should get us a trophy, maybe? Or we're gonna get to see him thrown from... Oh shit! There he goes! The sound, dude, is hilarious.
In the cemetery outside.
No gods, no masters. With 2 of the 4 endings done, I now reloaded back to Caesar's camp right before I upgraded the Securitrons for Mr. House previously. This time I destroyed the Securitrons, and once I do, I fast travel out to start the NCR ending. To complete this one, I'll need to do some setup missions, leading up to the final mission for this faction. One of the major missions for the NCR is to get a gang called the Kings to stop assaulting the NCR troops. This was a really fun mission, as you basically learn the second in command has been acting on their own, attacking the NCR troops without the King's blessing. Completing this quest earns the trophy GI Blues and allows me to continue the NCR ending.
Whatever you want.
Hey, earned the trophy GI Blues, let's go. Because I'd done so much setup earlier, all the prereqs were complete besides killing Mr. House. So I once again went in and killed Mr. House in the Lucky 38. I then go talk to Colonel Moore to start the final mission and earn the trophy for the Republic. All right, so we have to recruit the Brotherhood.
And once you do, finish.
This will be the only one that we don't kill the Brotherhood. For the Republic! Much like the previous 2 endings, we're back at Hoover Dam, but this one is slightly different. I had to run through the actual dam fighting off tremendous amounts of Legion soldiers. Oh, wow, dude, the guns perk makes this shit so much easier. Why have I not been leveling this up? This is crazy. What the fuck was that? No, 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 no! Fuck! He's presenting his head. Well, let's just get his head. Nice. I would say that definitely is crippled. Oh, dude, I love that. Here we go. We get the win.
They're in one piece.
Eureka!
I'm impressed to say.
Now I reload back to where I killed the Securitrons and go speak with Caesar. Caesar tasked me with getting the White Glove Society to join his Legion. It's here I learned that the group that I've let live in every ending are a bunch of cannibals. What the f, bro?
Society. They used to be cannibals. I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to...
What?
God damn it!
I would have never known that. So letting them live on my first playthrough was, that was a bad idea. This game just continues to throw curveballs at me. I even have to go find some poor soul for the White Glove Society to kill and fillet to eat for a banquet dinner. This ending was freaking wild, man.
Are they back?
Well, this is funny. I didn't know you could actually even do this. There we go.
The secret ingredient to make his dishes really come alive.
That's so fucked, dude. So fucked. With that done, Caesar sends me to assassinate President Kimball, the guy that we've saved in the last 3 playthroughs. It was a lot more difficult to assassinate him than I thought it would be. Whoa, bro. Fuck. Okay, so this should kill him. It's activated the anti-aircraft. Here we go. I'm just literally standing still. There it goes. It's turning. Whoop. All right, let's go. I think there's a trophy for that too. Shit. Everyone's attacking me. We got the trophy. You've earned the trophy, Arizona Killer. We got it. Oh my God. Everyone's attacking me. And I think I just went into a freaking hornet's nest, bro. Oh, I did. We have an option during this mission to kill Caesar, who I found out is dying from a brain tumor. But if he dies, the person that takes over from him is Legate Lanius. So because of that, I decided to perform the brain surgery on Caesar, which completes all of Caesar's questline and earns the trophy, Render unto Caesar. What needs to be done?
In the past.
There we go. Render unto Caesar. Finally got that trophy, dude. I've been thinking I was going to get that trophy forever, but we finally got it. Now I head back to Hoover Dam for the last time. But this time, I'm attacking the NCR troops for the first time. What's homie doing, dude? Oh, I'm just gonna dingus around. There we go. He dingused around a little too much, man. Oh, dude, one shot, one kill. Let's go. While I was running through Hoover Dam in this ending, I was able to get the trophy Jury Rigger for repairing my items. Hey, there we go. We're going to get a trophy, fixing things. That's the 30th one. I didn't think we were going to get that here. There we go. Jury Rigger. And Lead Dealer for dealing 10,000 damage with guns. Oh, nice, dude. I did get that. Deal 10,000 damage with weapons? That's a trophy. Lead Dealer. I did not think we were going to get that trophy here. That's nice. During this ending, I also had to chase down General Oliver, the one I threw off the dam in the independent ending, and getting to him in their base was a lot harder than I thought it would be on my 4th ending, knowing more about the game at this point than I did on my first playthrough. Fuck. Oh. Okay, so this is the gun. That one-shot kill is pretty nice, though. I think that wraps it up. Yeah, Veni Vidi Vici. With the main story complete, I now loaded back to a much older save before I made any decisions of value in my playthrough so that I could focus on some side missions that had trophies tied to them. The first one I started to work on was Talent Pool, which required me to recruit Talent Axe to Tommy Torini in the Tops Casino. All I needed to do was go and recruit Axe throughout the Mojave and send them back to Tommy. Once I had found him 4 Axe, I earned the trophy for doing so.
66 caps. Don't spend them all.
Talk about the Axe I recruited.
Mr. Isaac. Damn, baby. When
That's completed. Okay, that should give me the trophy. There we go.
that cat's gonna bring
Nice.
money like
Talent
you
pool.
need.
We got it. The next trophy I went for was Return to Sender, which requires me to deliver new radio codes to different NCR camps that are stationed around the Mojave, because there's been falsified reports going out to the different camps, and Sergeant Reyes believes they might have a leak happening. This one wouldn't have been so bad if I had most of the fast travel points for these camps, but unfortunately I hadn't gotten more than a couple of these, and during this mission I started to experience quite a few performance issues, and had trouble finding a couple of the encampments. Once I had all the codes secured, I then have to confront Chief Hanlon for sabotaging the reports. He tells me that he's doing it to protect the image of the NCR though, and I can understand why he's doing what he's doing, so I decide to leave him instead of turning him in. This finally earns the trophy, Return to Sender. Okay. Return to Sender, and that should be a trophy. I hope that was the right thing to do. There we go, Return to Sender. One of the trophies I had been working on the entire game, quite unsuccessfully I might add, was picking 25 locks. I was able to find my final safe, however, and unlock it to earn the trophy, No Tumbler Fumbler. Oh, No Tumbler Fumbler. There we go. Nice. One of the most glitched trophies that I still needed to get was the Legend of the Star. This quest requires you to collect 50 bottle caps with a star on them, and up until this point I had collected a grand total of 0 of these. The hard part about this quest can stem from the caps not spawning in their set locations, which means that you have to rely heavily on RNG of drinking bottles of sarsaparilla to acquire them. And on top of that, the quest giver can mess up and cannot complete the quest for unknown reasons. So because of that, I saved very frequently during this quest and even then I ran into quite a few issues. I used a guy to track down all the stationary caps, and some of them weren't there. Shit, bro. There's a fuck ton of death claws. I don't know why he just starts blasting. God damn it, Boone. Ooh, we got a star bottle cap. There we go. But after collecting and drinking all the Sunset Sarsaparilla I found, I eventually was able to collect enough bottle caps to finish the quest. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Should be a trophy. Come on, give me a trophy. There we go. The legend of this quest failed. This is so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna finish the quest just to see. That feels like a fucking ripoff, dude. And there's no trophy. A valuable lesson. Wait. Oh my god, we got it. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna get that. Jesus, bro. The last main mission I needed to complete was that lucky old sun. For this mission, I needed to get a power plant back up and running for the NCR to send power to the strip and to Camp McCarran. For the most part, this quest was pretty straightforward, and all I needed to do was help probably the dumbest scientist that I've ever met restore power to this facility. And I can do this by rotating some solar panels that send power to a generator. And once I defeat the robots, I can restore power and earn the trophy, that lucky old sun. There we go. There we go. The lucky old sun completed, and there's my trophy.
Fucking fantastic.
There we go.
But don't worry.
At this point in the game, I'd gotten most of the companions, and the last couple I needed were 3 that were kind of hidden away. One from a place that I'd only briefly tried to go to, Black Mountain, where super mutants are stationed. Jacobstown, another area with super mutants, but also an area I hadn't been when I went to the NCR station earlier. And finally, a companion for finishing GI Blues again to get Rex from King. I had to beat this one again because I had previously finished this quest on a different save file. With that, I earned the trophy, the whole gang's here. Rex is giving you, oh, do we get the trophy? Oh, there we go, the whole gang's here. Let's go. I was wondering if we were going to get that now or if we were going to get it after we healed Rex, but getting it now is pretty good. All right, let's go heal him really fast. And then we're going to start working on some other things, man. The next few trophies were probably the grindiest in the entire game. Much like I had gotten a couple trophies earlier for trading 10,000 bottle caps worth of goods and 10,000 damage with guns, I now needed to get 10,000 damage with energy weapons, unarmed weapons, melee weapons, and explosive weapons. On top of that, I needed to heal 10,000 damage with food and with stim packs. To get these, I decided to use the Thorn and really focus on one weapon at a time. Each one of these took me several hours to complete. I also earned a DLC trophy, Curios and Relics, for doing 10,000 damage with unique Mojave weapons. I do still need the trophy for maxing out my character. Oh, there we go, dude. 10,000. That's a trophy. I got my trophy finally. I should. Hey, there it is. Trophy pop. Let's go. Blast mastery. Thank God, dude. Okay, here we go. Keep doing this. Wait, what was that? 10,000 damage something. Oh! Earn a trophy Curious and Relics? Curios and Relics? I don't even know what that is. What did we just earn? Curios and Relics. Oh, dude, we did it! 10,000 damage with unarmed weapons. We should get a trophy here. That's crazy. There we go. Old time brawler. Hell yes, man. That came a lot faster than I thought it was going to, actually. Okay, so let's see if we get it this time. I'm not sure if we will, but we're going to check. We're just crushing casserole. Like we got a bottomless belly here. Now sick with radiation poisoning. Nice. Oh, there we go. 10,000 with... There we go, Desert Survivalist. We did it. Hell yes, we got the trophy. I think I'm going to die the moment that I take this Pit Boy, though. So I should probably travel. All right, now we got to do the melee weapon, and I've pretty much not used the melee weapon
Welcome back, stranger.
at all in this playthrough, so we're gonna basically be starting from scratch on this 10,000 damage. We got a chainsaw though, man. We're gonna be putting in work. Hopefully we're gonna be putting in work. Fuck! I don't know when the last save was. Fuck! Whoa, New Vegas Samurai, there we go. I didn't think we were even close to that. That is nice. I'm thankful that is done. Okay, so now I need to do explosives. And that'll be our last weapon, and then I need stim packs. And we'll have all these really long, grindy trophies done. This has been probably about 5 or 6 hours of my day today. Just grinding out these weapon trophies. Getting these kills using the thorn, and it's been brutal. It's been brutal. Oh, wow, dude. We got that very quickly. That's the trophy. We should get a trophy there. I was literally thinking that we had another hour to do that. And there we go. Love the bomb. We're getting 10,000 damage with explosives. Thank goodness, man. This next one, I think we'll get it. Okay, so we should get the trophy here. For healing enough. Yep, 10,000 healed damage. Here we go. That should be a trophy as soon as I put that pit boy down. And simply amazing. Woo! We got some of the big ones out of the way. The next big one I need to do is Caravan. So that'll be the one that we focus on next. With one of the grindiest set of trophies complete, I now started to focus on a trophy that I had been dreading winning, 30 Hands of Caravan. I had only won 3 games so far, and I had lost around 20, so I was not looking forward to grinding this one out. How'd I lose? Oh, dude, this is the fucking worst, man. This is worse than the weapon stuff. Like, legitimately sitting here and playing cards back to back to back to back to back. It's worse. I didn't think it was going to be, but it is. That makes sense why it's only 1.62% of people do this. It makes more sense now. 29. We need one more. One more for this trophy.
Background?
Oh, for some more Caravan? Well, actually, I can win with this, so I'm going to extend it 1 turn just to do this. I think that wins the game for us. Woo! Let's go. That's 30 wins. This should be a trophy. Caravan Master. Hell yeah, man. Dude, that was a grind. That was a big time grind. After finally completing a trophy I'd been dreading my entire playthrough, I went and collected my 7th snow globe to get the trophy Globetrotter for collecting all of the snow globes in the base game. Okay, and here's the final snow globe that should give me a trophy here. That is 7. And no trophy. But I have all of them. There we go, Globetrotter. It just took a minute to pop. And the trophy, the boss, for reaching level 30. Oh shit, we're gonna get a trophy. Let's go. That's level 30. Should be anyways. Maybe. There it is. There's the trophy, the boss. Finally got that one, man. That one has been a grind and a half. Another trophy I'd been slowly working on throughout my playthrough was locating 125 unique locations in the Mojave. I had found most of the easy to find locations up until this point, so I had to really get specific with my search to get the final ones that I needed for this trophy. Okay, so this should be a trophy when I go down here and get this. The moment that it registers, it'll be a trophy time. There we go. Crashed vertibird. And that's a trophy for, there we go, Master of the Mojave. Not long after that, I got the trophy for hacking 25 terminals. This should be a trophy here. We just need to get this right. There we go, first try. And that should be a trophy. There we go, hack the Mojave. Nice. Disengage the lock for the area that is already disengaged. There we go. Hell yeah, man. The trophy closer to knocking out this platinum. For the pickpocket trophy, I needed to pickpocket someone 50 times without getting caught, and I didn't want to get any negative karma, so I decided to make a hard save to return to. I found out that Sarah in Vault 31 had an unlimited bubblegum supply, so I sat there and kept pickpocketing her until I finally got the trophy, Artful Pocketer. Okay, so I only need to do this 4 more times, and I should get this trophy. We're gonna try to just power through this. Ah, fuck, she caught me. Ah, alright, we gotta load another save. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm, or not. Literally get caught on the first one. 2, 3, 4, there we go. There's our trophy. Should be popping here any second. There we go, Artful Pickpocketer. Artful Pocketer. Artful Pickpocketer. I don't know where I got that. Artful Pocketer. That's what it is. All right, Sarah. I'm sorry that we did all that. We're going to load a previous save, but got our trophy. Another trophy that took me quite a bit to get as well is the Mod Machine, as I really hadn't used any mods up until this point, and I needed to install 20 of them to get the trophy. The best way I got this was the Gunrunners Association, resetting their inventory every 4 days. So I would buy mods, install them, wait 4 in-game days, and then repeat until I finally was able to get the trophy. Hey, there we go. That should be the trophy. 20 mods added to weapons, and there it is, Mod Machine. There's that trophy done, finally. With those complete, I only needed to complete all the casino trophies before I would start the DLCs and would start a playthrough on hardcore mode to get the platinum. I ran to New Vegas and started working on getting the trophies. Double Down for playing 10 rounds of blackjack. Little Wheel for playing 10 rounds of roulette. And One Arm Bandit for playing 10 rounds of slots. Now I just needed to get kicked out of all the casinos for earning too much money, and this actually took me quite a while to do. I think each one took me about an hour, but after I was finally kicked out of the final casino, I earned the trophy, the Courier Who Broke the Bank. There we go, the Courier Who Broke the Bank. Their final trophy before doing the DLC and the hardcore mode. With almost every trophy done, it was now time to start the DLCs, and I didn't know it when I started them, but combined these would take me about as long as beating the entire game did. So that meant there was a lot of content to jump into ahead of me. I decided to do the DLCs in their release order, as I'd heard that it tells a great story if you do. So the first one that I started with was Dead Money. In Dead Money's DLC, I went to a Brotherhood of Steel bunker where I got knocked out and taken to a town outside of a new casino named the Sierra Nevada. This gets rid of all of our items and puts a collar around our neck that gets rigged with an explosive that I had quite a bit of trouble with in this game. What the fuck? Dude. The main focus of the DLC is to break into the Sierra Nevada and get the main antagonist, Father Elijah, inside the casino that never opened before the bombs dropped in 2077. To do this, Father Elijah tasked me with creating a new team using the new companions in this DLC, Christine, Dean Domino, and God/Dog. The first mission is to find these 4 new companions. I also had to deal with this new ghost enemies that only died if I blew their head off completely. What the fuck? Yeah, I would say he's crippled. I don't think you're unconscious anymore, bro. Eventually, I was able to find the final companion and earn the trophy, Assemble Your Crew. Okay, that should get us a trophy. We just recruited Christine. Okay, there we go. Assemble Your Crew. This kicks off a quest where I have to take my companions and station them at different parts of the villa so that we can in unison perform actions to turn off the security system in the Sierra Nevada. While I was running around the map, I'd been pretty diligent to collect every Sierra Nevada chip I came across, which replaces bottle caps as the currency in this DLC. And once you collect 500, you earn the trophy Sierra Souvenir Aficionado. That should get us a trophy. There we go. Sierra Souvenir Aficionado. Once I finally get God, Christine, and Dean to where I need them to be, I can start the gala event, which will finally let down the security of the casino so that we can get in. And this earns the trophy, Having a Ball. Having a ball. There we go. I wasn't expecting to get that trophy yet. That's nice. Inside the casino, I have to finish a series of quests for each character where we have to kill God and Dog. So that's timed. I didn't know that. That's why we're dying. Okay.
Hungry. Dog wants to protect you. Always.
Oh, fuck. We killed Dog. And are betrayed by Dean Domino, where we have to end up killing him too.
Running.
Come on, Dean.
See it?
Give me the key.
Gave up my ace in the hole.
See you, Dean. Sorry, buddy. Dean has died. The only one I get to keep alive was Christine, and she helps me enter the bank vault within the casino, which is the final mission to complete. But I have a missable trophy here because I have to beat it 2 separate ways. The first time I decide to kill Father Elijah. There he is. Going to the vault. Shit, I'm like legit trapped in here. One fucking shot? Here we go. We finally got him. Jesus Christ. Cash out. Escape the Sierra Madre before my collar explodes. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, go, 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 go. Shit. My collar is beeping loud. No. No. Oh my God. With cash out complete, I just had to lock Elijah inside the vault to earn my final trophy. This should get me the other trophy, but we got to get back to the elevator before he gets there. So we're cooking right now, man. We're trying to anyways. Here we go. Maybe that might be trapped in the vault. Hey, safety deposit box. Let's go. I think that's 100% for the DLC now. The second DLC, Honest Hearts, takes us to Zion with a group caravan that we meet. You have earned the trophy When We Remembered Zion. Oh, that was an easy one to get, huh? When we get to Zion finally, the entire caravan gets slaughtered by a group called the White Legs, and we have to battle our way out of it. Zion. I've been here, man. It's such a cool spot. Oh shit, up top. Oh, the controller's not working real good. God, dude, the controls. What's going on with the controls? What is happening? It's like I'm moving the joystick and it's like way overcorrecting. There we go. Nice. Okay, that took him off. What the shit? Is that a bear? Oh my God, dude. We meet a member of the Dead Horses, one of the native tribes here in Zion, who brings us to their leader, who just so happens to be the Burned Man, which is a character that was talked about a lot in the main game as the co-founder of the Legion and former second in command who Caesar tarred and burnt. Somehow he survived when he got pushed in the Grand Canyon and ended up here. Joshua Graham, or the Burning Man, asks us to resupply Daniel and the new Canaanites. To do this, I have to run around the park and find items that Daniel needs. I took this time to explore a little and see what was out here in this new zone. Right up the pooper, man. Dude, these bastards, man. You guys just standing here. What are you doing, homie? When I take the items to Daniel, I earn the trophy Restorer Fortunes.
Appreciate the enthusiasm.
Is that going to be a trophy?
There aren't a lot of people in the way.
Yeah, Restore Our Fortunes. There we go. The next trophy I started to work on was scouting the White Legs that attacked us at the very beginning of the game. As I was running around, I was using a specific weapon trying to get a Gunrunner's DLC trophy for dealing 10,000 damage with a Gunrunner's weapon, and eventually, I do get that trophy. Hey, I think that's another trophy, but for a different DLC. Yep, there we go. Master of the Arsenal. There we go. I ended up finding all the scouting locations for the white legs as well and earned the trophy for doing that. There we go. I think that's a trophy. No going back. In a foreign land. I was now at the final mission of the DLC, and much like the rest of the game so far, there are 2 endings that I need to get, both with trophies attached to them. The first one I decided to do was to side with Joshua Graham or the Burning Man to help him crush the white legs in the valley, which goes against Daniel's wishes, and he's not very happy with us on our decision to get the new Canaanites and the dead horses to attack the white legs. All right, so we're gonna fight our way out of here. We get a missable trophy, we reload, and then we're gonna run out of here with Daniel, and that'll get us another missable trophy. And then we'll be set. We will be complete with Zion. I'm gonna show you guys something you ain't never seen before. Yep, there we go. Pew pew. Here I come. I'm coming for you. We're gonna fuck him up. Caesar's bitch. Come on. Come on, you little bitches. 2-step goodbye. Oh, I'm about to take a big old blow. There we go, a daughter of Babylon. One of the missable trophies. Now I reloaded my save and made my way back to Joshua and Daniel, this time deciding to save Daniel and the Canaanites by helping them escape. This one can be tricky because if Daniel dies during this, there's a glitch that doesn't allow you to earn this trophy. So I started to escort Daniel out of Zion. What up, homie? Wow, there's a lot of them. This might be bad. And we're moving at like 2 frames a second. There's far less enemies, it appears, though, doing it this way than there is the other way. I guess you are, like, technically going to war with them. And this way, you're just trying to escape. All right, we did not kill them. That's going to be good for Daniel, right? Yes, go. I let them die? I don't understand. What does he mean I let them die? Do I still get the trophy? There we go. May my hands forget its skill. The third DLC, Old World Blues, takes me to the Big MT, where we get to meet a bunch of scientists who steal our brain, spine, and heart and replace them with mechanical parts. We have to go find it in the Big MT because Dr. Mobius stole our brain and is trying to kill the doctors in the think tank. The beginning of this DLC took way too long to even start playing. I was almost an hour in before I even got control of my character again. Once I did, there was quite a few missions on this map that I needed to do, and this map felt like the largest so far as there was so many things to do as I was running around the Big MT. In the expansion, much like the previous 2, there are new companions that I need to get, but these ones are machines that are located in the sink, which is essentially a hub area for this DLC. So I set out to explore the map and work on getting the items that I needed to get my companions up and running. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do. Oh, maybe it's my save file's gotten too big. That could be it. I totally forgot that the save file has a big part into how the performance goes. But that very well may be why my game is not performing well. There we go. Wait, what am I wearing? It's like a weird little oasis, man. Weird. Oh, there's the last holotape. What just happened? What? What the shit? Sorry, dog. You made me do it. Oh, there's another one. See if we can hit a critical strike on that. No! How do we miss? All right. There we go. After collecting all the components and bringing them back to the sink, I earned the trophy Making Friends. Oh, there we go. That should be the trophy. I think that'll be the trophy. Yep, there we go. Making Friends. Once I completed the companion quest, I shifted my focus to completing a couple of the other trophies related to my other organs missing, and the first one was my heart. I made my way to do the X-13 facility, and in this facility, I'm able to get a stealth suit and perform tests using it. This gives me the trophy Cardiac Arrest. There we go, we got it.
Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors.
There we go, Cardiac Arrest. Was not expecting a trophy there. The next trophy I went for was Spinal Tap. As I was heading into the X8 facility, I start to have some encounters with Dr. Mobius's mechanical scorpions that he sends after us. Most of the enemies in this DLC are robots, so I had to switch to using energy weapons because regular guns just weren't doing the trick for me. Once I get in the X8 facility, I have to perform a series of tests where I have to fight dogs. And I also have to deal with some major glitches that were happening, so I couldn't figure out where I even needed to go. Oh. I think I am getting a bug right now. I need to like get out of this facility very quickly because this is so bad. This is so bad, guys. Dude. Oh. Dude, this is so bad. What is going on here? This is by far the most glitchy and worst DLC, in my opinion. Alright, so even though I can't see do anything, really, we gotta make it through here. Even though I reset my PS3, I was still having issues with the map, and I couldn't see anything on the map that I was looking at, so I just kind of fumbled my way around through here until I found out where I needed to go. Whoa, what just happened? Spinal tapped. I don't know what just happened. For the trophy Make Up Your Mind, there was a lot of warning about this being extremely glitched, especially if you finish the mission That Lucky Old Son in the main game, which I definitely had done. So I was prepared to make some manual saves. With all that said, I made my way to the Forbidden Zone and fought a giant scorpion inside of Dr. Mobius's lab. That is a big scorpion. Holy shit.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Yeesh. Come on.
Time to fight.
There we go. And when I actually encountered Dr. Mobius, I learned that he's actually not a bad guy. He's been trying to prevent the other doctors in the think tank from escaping from the Big Empty to perform experiments on everyone in the Mojave. Much like everything in this game, there's always more than meets the eye. He gives me a chance to speak with my brain finally. This is a spot that I mentioned earlier where the mission can be glitchy, and that's just what happened. So is my brain right here? Brain tank. It's my brain. Oh no, this is the glitch. This is what it mentioned. If you, this causes the trophy to be unobtainable. Ugh. Oh, we made it through. Oh, let's go. The think tank won't hold up their bargain. We'll make them. Let's go. Let's go! That's a trophy.
You'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us.
Make up your mind. The final thing that I needed to do in this DLC was to confront the original doctors who performed the surgery on me, and during that conversation you either have the option to convince them to stay in the MT, or you can kill them.
Jada, never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Yeah, you are.
This one was
Here we go. Oh, they're all taken care of. You've gained a big brain perk. Oh, there it is. Outsmarted. That's the trophy I was looking for. Finally got that DLC completed. The fourth DLC, which is easily my favorite of them all, is called The Lonesome Road, and wraps up the story of the courier, giving us some backstory on our character and where they came from, as well as finally revealing another courier that has been talked about quite a bit throughout the course of the game. The Lonesome Road DLC has a lot more things to do in it than the previous DLCs from a trophy standpoint, but I would need to get quite a ways through the story before I could really focus on getting any of my final trophies I needed for this game. We have to make our way through an area that we, the courier, impacted from a decision that we made in the main game, and we get a new version of Eddie to help us on our journey. As I go through the zone, I have to find a detonator that I'll use to detonate warheads, which is one of the trophies we'll need to get by detonating 30 of them, which are not marked on the map, and will take up a large portion of my 100% completion of this DLC. After I get my detonator, I blow up the first of 30 warheads, and while I'm killing the ghoulish enemies on the map, I also finally get a red glare rocket launcher, which I need to get all the mods for a trophy, Rocket's Red Glare, that I unlocked at a kiosk after purchasing all the upgrades. What's the commissary terminal? Oh. Okay. Oh wait, this should get us the trophy. There we go. Rocket's Red Glare. Hell yeah. Good to have that trophy. As I continue towards meeting the other couriers waiting for us at the end of the expansion, I discovered that this area has an insane amount of death claws that I have to work through, which are my absolute favorite. What is this thing? Where is it? Oh shit. Deathclaw. Fuck. Here we go. Oh my god, dude. That's the first time I've ever taken down a Deathclaw where it wasn't like running for my life. Fuck. Oh wow, that literally destroyed the Deathclaw. When I inevitably reach the Ashton missile silo, I launch a nuclear warhead towards the divide and restart the cycle of nuclear radiation for the survivors here, which earns the trophy Condemned to Repeat It. There we go. Launch the nuclear missile. Wait, what? I'm launching a nuclear missile? I got a trophy Condemned to Repeat It. Apparently I am... Oh. Boy. Whoops. Well, off she goes, boys. Oh. Oh, geez. Not going very far. Oh. But with that done, before I went too much further in this expansion, I decided to track down all of my companion Eddie's upgrades, which requires me to find 5 Eyebot upgrades throughout the divide. I had found a couple of them, but some of these upgrades were hidden around the map pretty well, so I had to do quite a bit of backtracking while I was trying to find their locations. Oh, what's this? Nice. I need one more upgrade for Eddie. Oh. There it is. That was a pretty easy find here. And this will give us a trophy for maximizing Eddie. So there we go. 5 out of 5. And then we get Eddie Educated. ED Educated? Ed E Educated? One of them. With that done, I continued pressing forward until the other courier remotely hacks into our new companion and steals him from us. Here I decided to focus on trying to find all the warheads that are sprinkled throughout the map. I'd felt like I'd done a pretty good job of identifying these as I was going, but it turns out I'd only found the easy to find ones, and the other ones were going to be much harder to find. Oh, man. Why does it gotta be this? Hey, come on. Shit. Oh my god, we did it. Whew. Dude, these death claws are freaking so scary. Like how there's just fresh apples in this sewer.
Does that feel better?
What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, we got it.
Fighting over.
Thank god, dude. After about 2.5 hours, I had finally located all the warheads that were on the map before the point of no return. And I could finally enter the final map to knock out the final 6 located in the Courier's Temple. Where is the... Oh, the 30th one's right there. Alright, this will get us a trophy right here. Boom. 30 out of 30. There we go. Trophy for that. And then... Yeah, there we go. Warhead Hunter. And there is Ulysses, so let's go figure out what we're going to do with this guy. I then get to confront the courier that we've been speaking to the entire DLC. We learn that the other courier is named Ulysses, and he's been watching and monitoring us throughout our whole journey. The platinum chip that we had delivered earlier through our playthrough destroyed his home in the divide and killed his entire family, and he doesn't forgive us for that. I am able to, through a speech check, convince him that it was an honest mistake, and he agrees to help us fight the ghouls that are swarming the missile silo that he himself had called down there. Shit, man, there's a lot of people.
Off with an auto.
There we go. Destroyed him. After we beat all the enemies, I learned that the codes for the missiles are locked and cannot be changed, except if I sacrifice Eddie, which is the option I elect to do, since I had fully upgraded him and saved him from Ulysses. And having Eddie self-destruct to stop the missile launch completes the Lonesome Road DLC and earns the trophy Hometown Hero. The Divide broke cities, flayed skin from the bone, and threatened to destroy the world, but you survived it and stopped it. Hometown Hero, there we go. With that completed, I now only had the 5th DLC, which was the Gunrunner challenges that I needed to complete, 2 of which I'd already done earlier in my playthrough, and then I needed to beat the game on hardcore mode. I decided to keep my current save file to play through the rest of the 5th DLC since I had accumulated a ton of bottle caps at this point to buy weapons. The first one was the 1-star challenge, and those were obviously the easiest. The first challenge I went after was to use a 5.56 pistol to wipe out 15 robots, which was a lot harder than it should have been, mainly because I had killed most of the robots on the map, and I decided to go back to the big MT to try and get these kills, which I eventually was able to do. There we go. 15 out of 15. Another challenge that I needed to complete was using a Gehenna to kill 50 feral ghouls. I found a lot of them spawn regularly around the nuclear test site that I had found earlier when I was trying to wrap up my 125 locations around the map. There we go. Got him. And then the final thing that I needed to do was kill Mr. House with a golf club, which I did pretty easily. Come on out, Mr. House. This should be a trophy. I'm hoping so anyways. These ones are like, confusing. They don't make the most sense. I'm not even going to talk to him. Just going to hit him. There we go. Critical strike on Mr. House. Slave always obeys. Let's see if we get the trophy. Yeah, up to the challenge. Here we go. For the 2-star challenge, I needed to complete 3 additional challenges that were going to be much more difficult. I needed to kill 10 white gloves or omertas with a submachine gun. I chose to do those cannibal the white gloves for tricking me on my first ending. Jesus, man. This is moving so poorly. Is no one else gonna come attack me? God, I gotta reload this. There's 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Okay. There we go. 7 out of 10. All right, take out her. There we go. 10 out of 10. Next, I went to Jacobstown with a 5.56 pistol to kill 15 super mutants. I felt kind of bad for doing this because these guys literally came here to try to be away from everyone else. And here I am going full John Wick and wiping out their entire population. Okay, let's see if that counts. Yep, 1 out of 15. 5? They're gonna be enough here? Okay, there's 7. 8. 9. There's 10. 14. 15. Sorry, Dr. Henry. We're gonna have to take your head off, though. It's just the cost of doing business, man. Sorry, buddy. The last challenge for the 2-star was pretty easy. I needed to kill 20 fiends with a revolver. So I fast traveled to Vault 3 and did my best impression of Jason Bourne to take these chem-addicted junkies out. 19, she blew up into smithereens, dude. There's 20 out of 20, and that should be a trophy pop for us. One more trophy closer to getting that 100%, dude. We're so close now. Combat veteran, we literally need 3 trophies. For the 3-star challenge, this is where things started to get much more difficult. I needed to kill 5 Deathclaws using a silenced 22 pistol. Are you freaking kidding me, man? The hardest enemies in the game with a pea shooter. Oh my god, dude, they're literally everywhere. There's 1? Oh my god, dude. I should have saved. There's 2. Like doing no damage. Oh, there we go. 3. Oh. Super stressful. Here we go. There's 4. There's 5. The next challenge had me kill 10 Mr. Gutsies, and much like the 1-star challenge, this was going to be difficult, mostly because I had killed all the robots in my initial playthrough. Thankfully, I was able to find one in Nipton that respawns every 4 in-game days, and I was able to grind the 10 kills out one at a time to wrap up this challenge. Please be 10. Oh, thank God, dude, 10. Alright, that was it. That took forever, man. That was ridiculous. The last 3-star challenge I needed to do was to kill 15 named NCR captains or lieutenants. Or really any named officer, really. I decided to use the chainsaw and went to completely wipe out Camp McCarran and every single location I found earlier with a named captain. Probably go kill this one on here first. And that should get us the trophy, actually. There we go. Alright, there is our trophy. For pros, you should get it soon. There we go, pros only. And with this done, it was finally time to start my second playthrough after 108 hours on my first. I decided to look up to see if there was a way to speedrun hardcore mode, because at this point I felt like I'd seen most of what Fallout New Vegas has to offer, and lo and behold, I found a way to beat the game in less than 2 hours on hardcore mode with a very specific build focused on speech and survival, but also setting up endurance and intelligence to be able to pass every check that I needed to. I was really not convinced that it was going to work, but I was able to basically not use a single weapon in this playthrough. After I left Good Springs, I beelined it for New Vegas, slept with Benny, and killed him in his sleep. This actually made me laugh that we could do this, especially since Benny was so surprised too. Where is Benny? There he is.
Mind where you point those dimmers. What in the goddamn?
This is so hilarious. I'm a naughty broad. Don't you want me to handle your package, bro?
Huh?
I like how the suit's just nice and folded on the ground. From here, I started the Yes Men independent inning. I sprinted around the map, collected the approval of every side faction, and went back to Hoover Dam to pass a speed check with Leggett Lanius one more time. I decided to throw General Lee over the dam, which allowed me to earn the trophy, Hardcore. Here he goes! You have earned a trophy, Hardcore. Platinum trophy! There we go! That is 100% in Fallout New Vegas. Having never beat a Fallout game before, I'm so happy I decided to finally give this series another chance, because this game is definitely up there on my list of all-time favorites now. Let me know below if I should try Fallout 3 next, and if you made it this far into the video, honestly, thank you for watching. If you don't mind dropping a like and sub, that would be tremendously helpful to the community. Check out another one of my Platinum videos right here.